You have ancient lost knowledge within your mind. There is something you are meant to share with the world. You are not a reader of a book. You are not even the book itself. You are the space these stories dwell. The building, the library, the life force. So much of what you experience, so many of your visions of the past are reflections of what you did in past lives. There's been like this whole rerouting of your reality in the best of ways. For a long time, you were catching up. What I'm hearing is on self-love and getting back to being your own healthy partner. You've always wondered why people naturally feel safe to tell you their deepest, darkest secrets. Why people feel like why people say, I feel like I know you already. Why people say you feel like home and you just get them. There's this deep ancient knowledge, and other people can feel that you're not a lost soul. No matter what's going on in your life, if you feel lost in this moment, you don't know what direction you're going, I'm talking about the essence of you. Your soul remembers and knows exactly where it is on this journey. And even if you don't remember that, other souls, they can see it. Their higher self recognizes your higher self as a guide, as a leader, as a source. You are meant to be a creator. You are meant to help people see the right direction. You're meant to be somebody that opens the gates. You've been channeling for a while now that there was a lot of secrets surrounding you. Your parasite, the devil, the demons within us, however that word resonates for you, connected to that energy, wanted you to believe these were bad secrets. See, here's the thing. We're about to relieve so many of you. We're going to relieve you of confusion, frustration, irritation. You have been 1010% correct that there are secrets being kept around you. But here's the thing. It's not from people. It's not from the people you love most. And they're not bad secrets. They're amazing. The secrets that you've been feeling kept around you is ancestral knowledge. You are remembering your trauma from past lives and actively having experiences right now to heal and leave them. The secrets that have been surrounding are not in vain. No one that you love, no one that you truly are supposed to have in this life, are people that you cannot trust. The love of your life is not keeping anything from you. Some of you here really need to hear that. There is not another person. There is not a what if in their head. No matter how hard the times are, they will never give up on you. And for a lot of you here, there's also, I'm just seeing friends and family being thrown into that energy as well, on top of a lover. The parasite, it doesn't have any control in this moment on you. Life's not perfect, and you can see the telltale signs. You can see what part of your life experience dominated your thinking recently. The secrets that are being unveiled to you only now can be because you're not distracted by mundane arguments, actions, words, people, mindsets. You see clearly the way forward. And who is a be there? So let's dive into what are some of these ancestral secrets, categories, etc. we can get regarding what's going on with the secret that's about to be revealed to you. Oh, and there was 2 cards when we said that. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 downloads here about 5 lessons from a past life you were not able to complete. In a past life you passed very early, very young. Here's one thing. When you passed, it feels like there could have been people who could have helped you, and because of their fear, they froze, and that's part of why you perished. This is a very specific reading for a very specific collective, okay? There was a mutual, despair in these people who did not help you. There are some family members that you feel have definitely given up on you before. It's a really weird way to put it, but you're like, there's some, a lot of you here, if you're resonating with this reading, you're not close to your family. Maybe there's a couple, maybe you're maybe a cousin or a significant person or whatever, but for most of you here, the majority of your family you don't talk to. And it's like you feel like they had already given up on loving you for who you are, or just that they're individuals that would throw you literally into the fire. And a humongous part of your existence, you had to separate from them. The secret that's being revealed to you regarding this download is there are certain found family members. There are certain family members that are actually going to be reaching out to you soon. And they're going to apologize for the separation of time between talking, or about the fight you two had, or how things last were when you saw each other. And here's the thing, these friends that do this, they are past life people. Like, they're your soul ties. They're individuals you're meant to experience in every single lifetime. And Spirit is saying to allow them in. It'll be clear as day. The authenticity, the vibration, not only in their voice, but what you feel telepathically between each other. One of the secrets that's about to be revealed to you, because there's 5 secrets. One of the secrets is certain individuals who owe you redemption from a past life coming and asking for it now. Okay? The second secret that is being revealed is something that Spirit says that this has already been cracked. This was the first one. Your fear of loss, your grief mindset in a past life kept you from being with somebody you loved. Your fear of abandonment, your fear of loss kept you from even entering a love with who your divine was in your last lifetime. And in this life, you will not give up on them, and they will not give up on you. In this life, 2 curses, truly, that a lot of people just would state as just normal feelings. Go with me here. 2 curses are unstoppable paranoia. Like thinking always the worst thing's going to happen, when you have everything to believe that the right things are happening. That is trauma. That is to do with chemical imbalance, depending on your life and how you grew up, what happened to you. But that is also something deeply stemmed from a past life. That curse could only be broken by you not giving up on who your divine is in this lifetime. So a curse, a secret that's revealed as you broke that curse, that unstopping feeling of despair, and that you have to be on guard. And there's one person in love that's about to start being a whole different version of a person with you. Still themselves, but like a frequency of trust, of comfortability that you two have been striving for so long. You have overcame a karmic cycle and broken a generational curse. The third secret that's being revealed. Well, just as we've experienced understanding that great people are going to be coming back into your life, a lover, either for the ones of you here who are in separation with somebody, this means that the lover is coming back, or if you're with the person, this means that your love's already it's expanding to something more. Okay, so, and we receive those friends, those family members that are supposed to come, that lover that's supposed to be here. There's going to be one other person. There's going to be another past love dynamic or ex who was not willing to go to the battlefield for you. Somebody who proved very fast exactly the importance you would have in their life, like meaning you were not going to be important. And you picked yourself with this person, and you may have let them in a little bit longer than you may have had some cycle repeats with them, but you didn't go full circle. This is a person that expected you to chase them, and you didn't. They're going to come in and say that they needed, they're going to say, I needed time. I didn't know what I had with you until I lost it. And if I could go back, I wouldn't have taken it for advantage, but I want you, I need you. Like, it's going to be all this energy, and Spirit's like, you're going to have a choice, but understand that this is also, this cycle cannot be broken until you pick yourself from this person. Okay? This is not a person that is like a divine energy at all. This is a karmic connection from a past life where it seems like you two have had a lustful energy in past lives together. There could have even been a past life where you picked this person actually over who your true divine is. That's why you felt this crazy pull to like two people. A lot of you here have experienced a crazy pull to two different people, either at the same time or at different times in your life. But you're like, there's only just been two people that have done this, like, where I'm like, it could be this. And one truly is your divine, and one was what we would consider more of a false divine or a karmic connection. When this person comes in, one of the other secrets that the bee is revealed is a karmic connection wanting redemption, but Spirit telling you to remember not only what they've done in this life, but the feelings and everything of what happened in the past. Very interesting. Okay, so a fourth secret. You were in a rut when it came to some form of money. Maybe this means that you've been trying to look for a career change, like a new job, or getting into a new field, and you're just like, man, I can't find, like, I'm not getting any callbacks or whatever. Maybe you've been up for a pay raise or something with your work, and again, you're like, it's not happening. Something needs to give. Like, I'm working harder, so why am I not receiving more? And Spirit says, even though that's an understandable mindset, that's not actually how law of attraction works. It's not about the harder you work, the more you receive. It's actually about balance of slack and not slacking off. Go with me. Or balance of slack, meaning like relaxing, letting things go, in with the pressure, in with the work. Spirit's saying you weren't allowing yourself to rest. And for some of you here, you may have even in the recent couple of weeks had something happen to you where you were like put out of work. So you could have like stubbed your foot and you can't walk around. You could have, something could have happened to your car and you weren't able to get to work. There's so many different things, but Spirit put you in a position in the past couple of weeks where you had nothing to do but sit, finally, and think. And think about what parts of me am I cycle repeating with. You know, I walked into this new timeline. I walked into the gate. So why are things feeling even harder? And that's because you were just in the pit before the breakthrough. You actively have been breaking this one, where it's like you constantly feel like you have to work, and or if you don't, you're going to lose everything. You're actually seeing now, no, part of my tower is not meant to just be constructing it, but to take a step back and look. You remember, tower moments are not bad. They're not even good. They're just transformation. That's all that means. You're truly aligned with the yin yang, with your chakras. As we speak, another secret that's being revealed to you is, because you've taken more time to yourself, because you're being more present, you're receiving a present. So for a lot of you here, you're actually receiving even more than I see. So a secret that's being revealed is, because you... Just give me a second. Okay. The ones of you here who have not received a job yet, have not received that call back, and you've been beating yourself up about it, and you finally are just like, you know what, whatever. Like, what is to happen is to happen. I know my worth, and I can't just think of the worst thing. Maybe I haven't gotten a call back because they've been busy, or etc. I don't know. I can't just assume the worst, and I need to let go. And during all this time, you've been able to do so much work in self-realization that you couldn't have done if you had a job instantly. Because you've broken that code, because you've gone through that lesson, you've closed that chapter. Watch how fast you are receiving a notification on your phone that you have a callback, that you got the job, that you've been picked for the pay raise, you've been picked for the gig, you've been picked for the role. There are beautiful eyes on you. That's how they want me to say it as well. People see you glistening. You actively have broke a generational curse when it comes to finances. And you are the most successful, wealthy, and valued person in your entire timeline. You are the most exciting, blessed, loved, real, and imperfectly perfect person in your family. And that is not selfish. That is selfless. Okay? We are receiving a future prediction as well for the next month specifically. And this is a gate wide open. Another secret that's being revealed to you is you are entering a time where you can feel safe to give. I know that it's like, what do you mean by that? You are, like, one of your love languages is gift giving, acts of service, being there, being cheerleaders for an individual. And you had so many people in your past that, like, took that for advantage or even made you feel weak for it. And so it's kind of like there's been a way of showing love that's been robbed from you. You never want to feel that way again. The rest of 2025 is going to be stable and exciting for you. There are going to be offers given to you that are actually ready to be implemented. You will be having experiences, and I see group get-togethers. I see a whole new level of your love and trust formulating with your person. There's going to be the ability to not be afraid to give, to not be afraid that people are going to become hot and cold. Like, one day they're one way, next day they're other. individuals that don't want to rush. The time of not trusting that you can give to others and let others give to you is gone. So in this next portion of 2025, Spirit says let go of these 3 humongous fears and worries that were keeping you trapped. The fear of trusting to give, be taken advantage of. The fear of not receiving balance, give and take in love. And the fear of being abandoned. You have so many opportunities. You have so many bricks of foundation and individuals that care. More than care. Your guides. They say, what do you think we are doing right now for you? You think you would have gone through all of this just for this next part of your life to be another lesson? No, you went through all of that to be ready to transform and help heal others with your life experiences, with your lessons. You're in a state where you're not supposed to suffer. You are in a life of abundance. And you rebuke anybody who's trying to sway you away from that timeline. My next retreat, my next adventure is in September of 2026. And that is a camping adventure to Utah. If you're somebody who would love to explore the wilderness with yours truly and other people part of your collective, you really should check out this trip. This is going to be the second hiking-based adventure I've ever done. The first one was in Colorado, and that was last year. It was phenomenal. Every single person that comes on the trip is going to receive a one-on-one personal reading with yours truly in the mountains. We do a tarot teachings workshop where I teach you all about how to understand tarot, and I give you a spiritual gift to take home as well. Just some of the activities we have in store with this trip is whitewater rafting, horseback riding, and then of course all of the trails we're going to be going and seeing. If you're interested in learning anything else about the trip, please go to the trip page and check it out. That is linked in my Instagram bio, on my Instagram stories, and on my website, offprintmint.com. And that is linked in all my social media platforms. If you are wanting to claim your spot, all you have to do is put a 25% down deposit on the total price of the trip to have it claimed. And then you have all of the way, 10 months from now, to pay off the remaining amount of the trip. Let's just give you an example. If you were to go ahead and put that down deposit for your trip, and then if you made a monthly payment every single month, all the way until that cutoff point, that would be $278 a month that you're paying for this trip. Okay? Or if you're somebody that would rather pay for it all up front, you're allowed to do that. Either way, check out the trip and see if it calls to you. That's what I got for y'all today. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.